This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Turn it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Minnesota. He just sprints into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
The point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So Minnesota's offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what a neat matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that think they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And the Golden Gophers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Running back with the football. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. The Golden Gophers churn out another 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Locates the tight end, it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap, it's Goff. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. As a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Throws to the tight end. And the sophomore, a little too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Minnesota offense takes the lead. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. No way to run up the middle. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The short hands, it's Hilton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Throwing up play action. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Get it tied in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. The Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking for some space. It's Goff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Minnesota. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Bringing pressure. And it's caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wide out. What a catch! Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Golden Gophers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. They've been great at workout so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Hilton. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Glenn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Hilton. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hilton. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds his target. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The this 11-play drive going. It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. And moves the football to the 27, that first down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Catch made by the tight end. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense really clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Foster. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Tight end goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the grab. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Looking to throw it on first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused.
Looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. And the Golden Gophers have first and 10 here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Important second down play coming up. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quick throw to his receiver. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking to throw yet again. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Wolverines line up with a first. Goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set, second down play here. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Grab by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Defense is coming after him. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Taylor. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Grab down the middle. It's Valdez. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They keep him off balance for the run.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Tackle made quickly at the 11, with the offense in the red zone now. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the defense showing blitz here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To keeper trying to get to the marker. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. No. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Shakes off the tackle with a stiff arm. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Excellent field position here for the offense. Leaning on the run game here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Michigan 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. He took out a reaching back and showing the arm strength he did there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball that goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.